Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Farmer's Dynasty, and today we are hoping to plant this wheat in this field. This one right here. Now we have cultivated, we have not ploughed. So we will see what happens now we start working. We're going to go straight in. You are sowing on a soil that has not been ploughed. Plough and cultivate your fields for better crops. I know it's not been ploughed. It's going to do this the whole way through, isn't it? It's going to drive me insane. At least it does plant quickly. I'll give it that. It does plant at a reasonable pace. We cannot complain about the speed. 23k planting. That is actually quite impressive. I quite like this. At the moment, there is no new news about when the game is going to become available again, unfortunately, so I cannot give you any updates on that one. I will obviously update you as soon as I am able. Now, something else that is happening is that I am hoping very soon to be able to start playing Pure Farming 2018 as well. We're going to take a good look at that one. The game does actually look pretty good. I'm quite sort of looking forward to being able to play it. But what I'm thinking is I don't want to be spending all my time playing hundreds and hundreds of farming games because, quite frankly, I'm going to get absolutely fed up with them, and you'll probably get fed up with them as well. So I was sort of thinking, well, how could I do this? And, you know, what I've been doing so far is I do 3 episodes of Farming Simulator on Monday and Tuesday and Wednesday. And then I move over here to Farmer's Dynasty for the remainder of the week. And then on Sunday, you got the Farming Simulator time-lapse. So what I was actually thinking is we'll keep the Farming Simulator as it is. I'll do 3 days a week on the Farming Simulator one. But what I could do is I could do, because we also do Farm Manager at the moment on Monday or Tuesday, I think. I'm going to move it around a little bit, and I was thinking that, say, Thursday we do this one. Thursday we do Farmer's Dynasty. Friday we do Farm Manager, and Saturday we do Pure Farming. So we've got 3 different farming games going on. 1 episode of each one per week. That gives you 7 days a week of some sort of farming game. I don't know what you think of this. I know that a lot of you who watch the channel are here for farming games. I mean, actually, I think a lot of you are here for Farming Simulator in particular. But I'm getting more and more people who are now joining the channel for other games as well. And so I don't really want to remove the other games in favour of loads more farming games, because quite frankly, I'm going to get thoroughly fed up with farming games, and then my content is going to deteriorate very rapidly in quality, and I don't want that to happen. You come here to watch my videos because you like the way my videos are right now. So I don't want them to sort of... I don't want it to start producing bad content because I can't sort of think of new and interesting ideas to do with the different farming stuff. So this is my solution, is once I do get a copy of Pure Farming, I'll do an introductory episode and we'll take a good look at it and so on. But then I'm thinking that what we'll do is we'll go with a day a week of this one. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday won't really change. I'll put a different series. It's Tuesdays. I do Tuesdays. I do Farm Manager. So that's today, actually. Farm Manager, and then immediately followed by an episode of Farming Simulator. So that's going to change a bit. I'm actually thinking Demolish and Build. I'm really enjoying that one, so we'll stick that one in on a Tuesday. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, you'll have Farming Simulator. Then on a Thursday, you'll have Farmer's Dynasty. On a Friday, you could have, Farm Manager maybe. And then on a Saturday, we'll go for the other one, Pure Farming. And that way, you've got farming games. You've got a Farming Simulator type game 7 days a week. And Sunday is the time-lapse. So, yeah, you got some sort of Farming Simulator game 7 days a week. It'll be an episode every single day of the week. And that will give me then plenty of time to play all the other stuff that I've enjoying playing as well. I do a lot of simulator games, as many of you have noticed. But I've also started doing some other stuff as well. We got Subnautica going on at the moment. That is not a simulator game. That is a survival game, and it is getting better and better and better. I'm absolutely loving it. It's got an epic storyline, proper science fiction, aliens, mysteries, and all kinds of other such things as well, along with a decent survival game as well, all set in a glorious, beautiful ocean. It's absolutely wonderful. I'm loving that game. I'm playing a bit of Fortnite as well, and not the PvP one. we've established by this point that I suck at PvP, so PvP is not really going to be an issue. How much wheat have we got left? About half and half. Okay, we might be able to sow this field. The problem with the seed drill is that it keeps sowing even on the bits that you've already sown, so it does cause you some slight issues. So I'm going right across this piece over here. This is an odd-shaped field, which doesn't help the situation. But we'll bring that one over there, and then we'll come down that side there, and I'm hoping that will sort of go reasonably well. We bring that one up through there. So, yeah, we've got that going on. What else am I doing at the moment? I've started on... I started playing Planet Base the other day, and I quite enjoyed it. I mean, it was a pretty abysmal start, to be fair. There'll be another episode of that coming shortly. Well, actually, you've already seen the episode of that by the time this video has gone live, so it doesn't. There's no real spoiler alerts on that one because you've already seen the video. It was published yesterday. So Planet Base, I've done the second episode on that one, but a lot of people who's watched Planet Base said, well, there's this new one coming out that's called Mars Survival, where basically you build a colony on Mars, and it's a really quite advanced game. There's a lot of details to it, there's a lot of information, there's a lot to it, and it looks like it's going to be a really, really big game. So I've taken a look at it, and it looks spectacular. It really does. I'm really impressed with the appearance of that game. So I thought, why not? We'll go for it. I'm going to get myself a copy of that game as soon as it comes out in another week or so's time, and I'm going to start playing a series on that one as well. It really does look awesome. And then the devs, there was an interview with them, and they said that they've made the game specifically with modding in mind. They want people to mod that game. They absolutely want to go nuts with the modding. They've done what they think they can with the game, but they've always noticed with other games that the modders, they're the ones that really bring a game to... have I already run out? I have. Look at that. I'm out of seed, and I knew that would happen. Right, let's go and get some more seed. If I go over this now... is that going to, like, unsow it? No, it doesn't. It at least doesn't unsow it. Let's carry on this way. I don't like that you can't sort of stop this seed drill. That there is a slight irritation to me. We're going to head on back and load this one back up with wheat. I suspect that we're going to use a full tank of wheat on this one once again in order to completely finish this job. But we get that one done, and then we've got another field. We've got one more field that we need to work on. But we're going to be getting these constant warnings about the ploughing. This is going to drive us insane, isn't it? So I'm actually seriously considering ploughing the other field. It is quite a big job, though, to do the ploughing. I don't really want to get into it too much. But we don't have any money. This is the issue, is I don't have the money to buy the big tractor and the plough. And I also, I don't want to spend ages and ages and ages doing this. Yeah. I think we're going to either have to just put up with these constant warnings all the time, or we're going to have to go along and we're going to have to do the ploughing. But having to plough every single year is a bit poor. I'd rather just cultivate and then be done with, not have to worry about it. We'll see. We'll wait and see. We'll see what happens with that. Hopefully my tomatoes in my greenhouse are going to be ready soon as well. What time is it? Oh, it's morning time. I didn't realize it was morning time. I thought that it was evening time. No. Right. There we go. We can back into here. So, tell me in the comment section today what you think of this idea of a different farming game almost every day. You've got Farming Simulator, which is kind of the big one. That will be the first 3 days of the week, like it has been for a little while now. And then I will do this one day a week. And, right, I want to fill the seed up with that. I got 20 left. Okay, excellent. We've got... so... yeah, we'll have this one day a week. We would have Farm Manager 2018 1 day a week, and we would have Farm Expert 2018 1 day a week as well. We've got all the different farming games that are coming out at the moment. 1 day a week of each, so we can take a good look at them all, and we'll be able to run, decent comparisons between them and see how they're doing. And then obviously, if one series becomes quite a bit more popular than another, we can always drop one and increase the number of episodes we do of the other. So I'd just like to hear your opinions on this one. What do you think? Do you think this is a good idea? Do you think this is an absolutely appalling idea? And no, I'm not going to go back to doing Farming Simulator 7 days a week at the moment. The new Farming Simulator game is coming out in October. And for a while, after the new Farming Simulator, after it comes out, after Farming Simulator 19 comes out, for a while, I will do Farming Simulator 7 days a week. I don't know how long, though. I'm not making any promises. I'm not making any commitments to anything like that at the moment. I have no idea how it's going to pan out. I really, really don't. But at the moment, my plan is that later on, once the game comes out, we will do it 7 days a week at least to start with, and then we'll go from there. We'll see what we want to do, what other people want to do, and so on and so forth. You get the idea. Right now, this is going to be the bit that's tricky for us down through here. Is we're going to start using up all of our wheat. We're going to use up loads and loads and loads just in order to do this. It's the one thing that I don't like about this seed drill, or at least with this tractor. It's not letting me do this properly. I know it's not been plowed. Do you think I haven't figured that out by now? Do you think I may have just missed this thing that keeps bleating at me constantly without let up? Do you think there's even the slightest possibility that I haven't noticed it? I'm guessing that maybe they do think there is the possibility that I haven't noticed it. They quite possibly have watched some of my older videos and seen how I don't actually look at the entire screen, and so they're just making sure. That's what it is. It is targeted at me specifically from the devs, because they've watched me playing before, and they said, look, that Frithgar bloke, he's yeah. What's the term they use in SpongeBob? Knuckle-headed McSpasmatron. That would be Frithgar, the knuckle-headed McSpasmatron. And yeah, he's the one that it doesn't look at the screen properly and misses things all the time on the screen. So let's just keep doing this to him, and then maybe he'll get the message. Warning: you have not sowed. You have not ploughed this land. You haven't ploughed it. Guess what? You haven't ploughed it. Oh, something new. You are sowing on soil that hasn't been ploughed. I bet that. Yep. Oh, there we go. So the warnings have gone. We have done it. We have finally gotten the message. It's going to come up in any second now and say, no, you haven't. You haven't gotten the message at all. You idiot. You absolute moron. What do you think you're doing? You shouldn't be planting here. You haven't. There we go. See, you haven't ploughed it. Yeah, there's not a lot else I can do about that. So, do I put up with these constant warnings all the way through? I actually see the reason that I want to go and plant the other field as well is because the peas. We're planting peas on that other field, and then we can run a direct comparison to sort of the yields of the two fields. I mean, I know that the acreage is slightly different, and there is that you would have to take into account, but we could get a rough idea. You know, spend the amount of time that it takes to combine a certain area with peas in the bit that we've we've ploughed and we've put fertilizer and everything on, and then the bit that we've only going to put normal fertilizer and well, we might have enough manure eventually to cover the field. I'm not quite sure. I don't know when you can spread the manure on the field or not, whether there's like a time limit for when you're able to do it. That's something that we need to find out. That'll be a very, very important thing to find out. I got 58%. I got 200 kilos left, and we've got not that much of the field left to do. It's 88% sown, so we're doing pretty well. Bring that one in round there. And I think that it's actually going to say 100% done before we're quite finished in this field. In fact, I'm fairly confident that it's going to do that because it's done that many times to us in the past. Especially when we're doing jobs for other people. Like that field right over there directly in front of us now. You got that strip up through the middle where it said that it was complete when it wasn't. That bit there. And I've got... See, look at this. This is the bit that I don't like. This is using up all this seed while I'm not actually seeding. You'd think that maybe it would give us extra yield, but no, it doesn't. If you plant, interesting fact for you, anybody that doesn't actually know about farming, a load of farmers who just listened to me say that, who started crying inside because, no, it doesn't work like that. If you plant too many seeds, you get a whole load of crop come up. You get more plants come up. It might sound really good, but what actually happens is they're competing with each other. And so all the plants that come up, they end up being weaker, they end up being smaller, and they end up ultimately not producing as much. You also stand a much higher chance of them all falling over in a stiff breeze and lying flat on the ground, and then you can lose all the crop altogether, or lose most of it. a lot of bad stuff can happen. You don't want to plant your crops too thick. If you plant them too thick, you actually, it's detrimental. You end up with less yield overall than you do if you plant them right. So, too thinly on the ground, obviously they'll bush out and they'll do everything that they can do, but they won't take up all the space. So you basically just got a bit of space that's left over. Too thick, and all the plants competing with each other, you end up getting small plants, you get stunted growth, you get very thin and spindly plants. So different ones do respond slightly differently in how they do it. But ultimately, the same thing happens right across the board, is that you just get too much stuff, too many plants, and it doesn't work very well. What happens if I accidentally drift over into the neighbour's field a little bit? Oh, it doesn't actually plant for them. I was wondering if it would plant the wheat in there. So we've got 100 kilos of wheat left over. We have finally finished doing all the planting in that field. We've got one more field to do, which I have decided that I'm going to do with my original plan. We're going to cultivate, and we're going to plant. We're not going to plough. I just can't bring myself to plough. I just can't bring myself to do it. Such a tedious job. I really hope that they will introduce some sort of plough into this game that will improve the way that things work on that. You are really, really hungry. Wonder how those leaves taste. I'm going to leave the leaves for now. Now, I have been advised that if I keep hold of the mushrooms, any mushrooms that I get, and I stick them in the pantry, we can cook stuff. We can cook stuff on our kitchen stove. We have now found out, and it works really well. You can cook all this awesome stuff. That field I haven't planted yet. That one still needs grass seed on it, doesn't it? I was going to spread that with manure first. Then I was going to plant grass seed in it. So we got that still to do. Keep that in mind, because I wanted to be able to use the mowers and make some hay for the cows. But apparently, they don't differentiate between that and wheat. So I suppose really we could just plant it with wheat and then be done with. So we get the bales and we get yeah. And I want to be able to use the mower. That's the main reason, is I'd like to be able to use the mower. I think that'd be really cool. So empty that one. I got 1,000 kilos of grass stored here. I'm actually going to come out of there, and I'm going to climb off of there. I don't want you. I don't want you at all. We'll run over here and we'll take a look at how much is in this one, and that is 2,160. We haven't got very much in there yet. I do need a fair bit more in order to be able to do it. So, what next? Oh, I know what we can do. We do need to do, well, first of all, let's just look at the map. Nope, no, I don't want to do that. I want to go here. Here's the map. Now, if I get rid of that, looking around, it's very early in the morning. Have we got any jobs to do? I've got, oh, the pickup is over there by that bus stop. No, there are no jobs anywhere on the map. It is currently 11. Oh, the main reason there's no jobs anywhere on the map is because we're starving. We're slowly starving to death. Yeah, I was told if I keep the wild mushrooms in the pantry, my wife will cook up something really awesome with them. Whereas if you... oh, I just got to do it like that. We go all the way up through to 100. You can... I don't think you can cook anything. I think the wife uses the mushrooms. But you can cook certain things like tomatoes and apples and things like that. And then your wife can cook better things. And so the stuff that your wife cooks is actually worth way, way more money. So if you can, that's what you want to do. And there is the jobs. There we go. Right, so we have fix a building, plow the field. We're not plowing fields. We're not doing that. Fix a building. That's actually really close. Go and do that. And you are plow the field. We're not going up there either. I suspect that is the nervous lady, and she's not going to give us the quest anyway. She's just going to look at us and turn away in disgust. She'll say, I want you to come and do some work for me, and then she'll just look at you. Without actually giving you the job or anything, it's just appalling. It's appalling and outrageous. Absolutely appalling and outrageous. Now, let's go and take a look over here. Have we got any... doesn't seem to be anything very good. I would really like for the mushrooms to show up. Mushrooms and strawberries. We've only ever found one strawberry. And it only gives us 8 health as well. But I am hoping... Ooh, Jackson over there seems neutral with us. Well, at least he's not unhappy. I suppose that's a good thing. That is a step in the right direction. Now, somewhere over here is a job. Right, the job is there. All right. There we go, 449 meters. We could probably go and get our car and do this. The reason I'm walking is because I'm looking around for mushrooms. I'm going to see if there's any more mushrooms. I'm going to keep all of the mushrooms now. I'm going to store them in our pantry for when we find a wife. And at some point, we ought to see about finding a wife as well. I think that getting married is a good step forward, especially as You know, I really shouldn't be looking at marriage as like a business thing. Right, you go away. Look at all of the good tasty stuff. Right, pick a mushroom. And a mushroom. And a mushroom there. And we come down over here and there's a floaty mushroom. And we've got strawberries there as well. Look at that. And I see there's another mushroom. The strawberries, they're going to blend in well with the grass. But yes, getting married, it does seem to be like quite a profitable enterprise. We can make a decent bit of money out of this. If we find the right girl, she can make us very wealthy because she'll cook us all sorts of nice things and then we'll say thank you very much and then immediately go and sell them. We won't eat any of them. We will just sell them instead and make a fortune from it. And there is another strawberry. Grab that. I don't know if our beautiful, wonderful wife will make us anything using strawberries, but we can always find out. Let me just scramble up here. I'm looking round, and I think we've cleared out most of it here for the minute. See anything else? Standing on the rocks seems like a good idea. You can scout around and you can see. You got to scout a little bit slowly. You just got to be careful that you don't miss anything. Right, I don't think we've missed anything. Let's go this way. And are there any more strawberries? We've got lots of these big stones. Big standing stones. Look at that. It's like a giant staircase has been built up the hall. Built up the hall. Built up the hill. The hill. It does actually look pretty cool. Now, it doesn't look like there are any more. Well, I certainly don't see any strawberries. Those are the really difficult ones to find. But I'm leaping high, leaping elegantly into the air like a like some sort of deformed gazelle. Just because I'm hoping I can see a chest somewhere. We haven't found a chest for ages. Is there like a limited number of chests, and that once you find them, that's it? There is no more, or do they respawn occasionally? I would very much like for them to respawn. I want the chests to be a thing that respawn. That would please me immensely. That really would. That would really make me happy. That would. Right. Who has got the right? It's Logan over. Oh, there, Annetta. Right. I've got my marker over here. I'm just going over this way because I'm going to see if there's any chests. Anything hidden around the rocks? Seem to be. There's some pretty flowers there, but we can't pick those. Can't do anything with them. There is nothing. There are no mushrooms. There are no strawberries. There are no chests. There is nothing worth having around here. So let's go and speak to Annetta. Who are you? And
we'll talk later.
Why are we going to talk later? You sound like you're indoors. Now.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, hello there.
Hi. Right. Nice weather. You look so good. It almost makes me speechless. No. I'm not going to start with the creepiness just yet. Is there something I can help you with?
Is there something I can help you with?
A building on my farm needs some care. What do you think?
I think that it probably does need some care. Sounds good. I'll take care of this.
Sounds good. I'll take care of this.
Right. What have we got, and where is it? The quest reward is 220 euros. And that building is looking a bit ropey. What? I'm not sure I should be rebuild wood. I'm not sure I should be doing that. That's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to open the door. I didn't realize that you could rebuild them right. So it's just the roof, and is it that end of the barn? No. That end of the barn is fine. Have we got any hidden chests in this room? No, we don't have that either. Okay, let's get up onto the roof. If we scramble up there, she's had a bonus of a steel door as well, which wasn't actually part of the master plan, but still. Let's put that one down. We want that one there, and one on the end so that I can climb up. I'm just trying to get the there we go. We want that one there. We want the repair tool. There we go. And now we can start working. So it's as it's just the roof, it should be reasonably quick to do this job. I'm hoping, anyway. I nearly fell through then. I hadn't quite finished it, and I put my foot right through it. I don't know if you noticed that. It's kind of jerking around all over the place for a bit. We've got one there to do. Those over there, that one's looking in pretty bad condition. So does this mean that I can go back to our place and I can upgrade it with metal? Because we could upgrade this one, unless we've got to do, like, repair some of it first. I'm not quite sure. we'll have to go and take a look at this. And maybe it'll, like, increase the amount of stuff that we get from the chickens and the eggs and stuff like that. That'd be really cool if we can do that. But this, I mean, that's the bottom of the shed is all brand new timber. Because it's brand new timber, it's making me think that maybe we've got to renew the timber on the shed first and then we can go and do it. We'll have to have a look. I need to look at the DIY store again. The bit that I don't like about the DIY store is that we currently can't get anything from it and we don't have enough money to get the van. Or if we do go and get the van, we're not going to have enough money to go and get anything else. And I feel that that is not really a situation that we want to be in. We'd like to be able to get everything that is available. And at least the metal doesn't cost us anything, so we can always try... well, it'll work up here. So we do that, like that, right. That's done there. So then if I go through to this one, that's not doing anything on there. I'll come over to here and I'll go... Nope. Come on, there. Right, I can remove that. I'm just going to jump off. Because apparently we're invincible and we can jump off of anything. So then if I go, just looking at it, it's just open to activate like that. If I look at that one, it's still saying open to activate. But then if I go to this one, rebuild wood glaze with metal. It's because it's all shiny and new. Look. Oh, actually it's the doors. It's only the doors. It doesn't work on the rest of it. Open to activate. There. Nope. Yeah, it's just the door. It doesn't work on the rest of it. Okay, that's actually really cool to know. Anyway, we don't need to... What was... Oh. I wonder whatever that was for a minute. Is it like there was some strange creature rearing up at me? Going to attack me and rip my throat out. Okay, stop running away.
Here's some for you.
Well, why are you running away? Thank you. 220 euros and 440 social points. Not the best haul, I've got to be honest. We could definitely have done better. Now, that one up there is a plough the field. This one here, we've got to fix the buildings and we've got to plough the field. Now, that bus stop there is probably the one that we want to go to. We're not far from a bus stop over here. So I'll go into this one. And there was one thing that I wanted to try. I wanted to bring this one in here to the DIY store, and then I wanted to see if putting this one here meant that we could load stuff up. So if I leave that one there, can I then go in here? Now we've got a new ceramic roof. Buy bricks there. I'm going to buy some bricks. We've just bought bricks. You can find it on the unloading ramp. Yeah, see, I can't actually pick up bricks. I can pick the bricks up like that. And then I can pick up the concrete plaster. So I pick that up, and then I can go to my house, I think, and it will work like that. And we got bitumen there, air bricks, we got the plaster, we got finish coat, scratch coats, wood glaze. Yeah, it's the wood glaze stuff. I wonder if we should get some of that. Metal red roof plates, ceramic tile. So much stuff that we can get. Shingles. You don't really want shingles. Right. I want to be able to transport it. I don't like that we're doing it like this. So I pick up the brick. Hang on, no, I want to do this. Well, we've already done this one with the concrete plaster. So we'll do that with the concrete plaster. We'll enter the pickup. And we're going to take this one for a little drive. Actually, I was leaving this one here, wasn't I? And I was going to go to the bus stop. So we'll leave that one there so he's close to the bus stop. And we will go over here. We're just going to pop back home first before we do anything else. Somewhere in here, I've got a tractor. There it is. Right, jump off. So there was my tractor. Now, I want to go over this way and... I don't get anything coming up there. It was there because there's a piece on the top of the house that I still wanted to finish. I wanted to go up through here. Up there. And we'll go out through here. And it was a piece there. That's what I wanted to finish. Engineer's sight. Yeah, see? Look. I got that bit there. And now it's got... Right, it's because I went to the thing of plaster and then I did it. But if I switch over to something else... Rebuild old concrete with plaster. Yeah, look at that. Now we got that going all the way around. That was what I wanted. That was the only bit that I wanted. Jump off of there. Round. Do we do the same down here? It doesn't do the same down the bottom. No, but we do have the stripe going all the way around. Oh, there's still a bit up the top there. You come over here. Is there anything? And there's still a bit up the top on that side as well. All right, let's do that, and then we'll go and do this. We'll worry about this other quest. So I want to put you there, and then you there, and we'll put some on this side, and here, and here as well. And then we will go onto... No, I don't want that one. That's what I want. There. We can do the concrete plaster. I want to do this all the way around the house. I want to at least do this so we got the yellow concrete plaster all the way around the house. And then we're going to go, and I think it's another fix the building quest, isn't it? Take that bit off of there. And we come over and we take that bit off of there as well. I got a feeling that the next move is going to cause us to fall down, yes. Because we don't, there's like a wall on the edge. Look, that's not the way to do it. This is not the way to do it. And yeah, I should go up to the next level, but I can't really be bothered with that either. But that one, and we're done. Right, so that is how we're going to have to... it's the only way we can do it at the moment is by putting the bits... Oop, no, I want to come around that way. The only way that we can do it at the moment is by putting those bits like that. We've got to go over to the store and then select them and then come back and then we're actually able to do something. I don't like it. I don't like that we got to do that. So we will sort of work on something else in the future. Right now we're not able to do that, so we'll just sort of work with what we got. Now, where is that? Oh, there. No, wrong one. Don't crash. I didn't even mean to click you. And yeah, okay, we're all good. We're good. Let's go back in here. It's that one that I wanted to go to. And we got one quest that I'd like to do just to the south of us. So if I can spin it this way. There we go. I'm hoping that Tom here is the one that's got the quest. And I'm hoping that it's the right one. Right, Tom. Hi, how you doing? Speak to me. Speak to me, dude. Speak to me. Oh, there he is.
Hello there.
Right. Hi, how you doing?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. He's been smoking a lot, I think. Looking for work. You got anything for me?
Looking for work. Got anything
Please
for me?
be like a 10,000
There's
euro
a field
job.
nearby that needs plowing. Will you do it?
You're not supposed... No.
Thanks, but not now. Maybe later.
Oh, I'm not going to do that. Doing any ploughing? Go away. Strange person. You give me the wrong quest. I looked on the map. Oh, I see. It's right down there. That's where I need to go. I need to go down that way. So we got to go. It's 100 meters over this way. Here we go. There. It's Amelia. Amelia. Hi. How you doing? Speak to me. Hi.
Hello.
Now, what job have you got for me this time? Would you have any farming advice? No flowers as beautiful as you. Is there something I can help you with?
Is there
Let's
something
try
I
the
can help you
politeness
with?
first, shall we?
A building on my farm needs some care. What do you think?
I think quite possibly it does, else you wouldn't be telling me. 760 euros,
Sounds
that's more
good.
like it.
I'll take care of this.
I think we can go with this. Now, how long is this going to take? I'm a very busy man. I don't have time for messing around. We've got a quest to repair this barn over here. I want to go to this one. Right. Looking round and fix one of the buildings. Have I done... Oh! I've already repaired the building, and because I go back to her again, she's basically offering the exact same quest, but because it's already repaired, she's just going to give me this.
Here's something for you.
Well, that was the easiest 760 euros we have earned yet in this game. And considering just how difficult some of these jobs are, I am not in the least bit ashamed to go and take these jobs just like that. That's a much better way of doing it. I think we should do this more often. We'll have to see if we can find more jobs that we've already completed. That does seem to be... I'm quite pleased with this. Let's go over to you and jump off. Right, that is all I got time for today. So if you enjoyed this episode, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.